Welcome to Flippin' Rejects with me, Shane Luther. This week, I'm going to be taking this little log that I found in the backyard and turning it into a RainStick for my nephew, who is in the hospital right now in the northeast of the United States. And he's going to be in there for about 6 weeks, so he'll need something to do, and this will hopefully keep him occupied. Let's check it out. To start off, I'm just cutting it down to the length that I'll use and trimming off this little nub on the side. Now I don't have a fancy spoke shave, so I'm just debarking this with one of my chisels. And it seemed to work out really well. And with all that bark removed, now I can focus on sanding it smooth. While I'm sanding this, now would be a good time to go ahead and subscribe to the channel. With that sanded down, I found out there was a lot of bug holes. So here I'm just tinting some resin and filling those. With that dry, I can sand that smooth as well. With that sanded smooth, I could focus on hollowing out the inside. Here I'm just doing that with a spade bit. This bit isn't long enough to go from one end to the other, so I'd have to stop, put it in my drill press, and do something very dangerous. I'm sure there's a better way to do this, but this was the most ignorant way I could find. Don't try that at home, kids. Now with that all hollowed out, I realized that the paddle bit broke through the side. And so here I am just mixing up some more epoxy and just filling that void. Here I'm just taking some string and running a pattern around this RainStick. And I'll use that to drill holes to where I could put the bamboo skewers in. And it's best to stagger all these holes, that way none of the bamboo skewers run into each other. Here I'm just adding all these skewers into there. These are what really make the noise, as the beads that will be dropped into it hit those on the way down or the way back. Here I'm just cutting off some pieces of this sapele, I think. I could be wrong on that, but it was just some scrap I had laying around. And I'm capping off the ends. I'll do one end at a time and let that dry. And that way I can pour the BBs down into it, and that's what'll make the sound. Here I'm just using some of my oldest son's airsoft BBs. I was going to use rice, but that didn't give it a full enough sound. Now to just glue on the other cap and sand it down smooth and get it ready for finish. Here I'm just using some Rubio monocoat, and it turned out really well. Let me know what you think about this in the comments. Crazy. Oh hey, just out here wondering what I did with this RainStick you guys just watched me build. If you like this video, hit that subscribe button. If you really like it, hit that bell and you get a notification every time I take another item and turn it into something awesome. So y'all go out and have a great day. Try and make something awesome. I made this RainStick and immediately it rains. I'm really glad I didn't make the pandemic pan flute. I'm really glad I didn't make the tsunami tambourine. I'm glad I didn't make the earthquake electric bass. I'm really glad I didn't make the dust storm didgeridoo. That's stupid. I'm getting wet.